What's up, guys? Zanford Forward Progress Madden. Let's talk just a little bit about the Madden Challenge Finals and a very popular technique that came from the last two rounds, particularly from Skimbo. Skimbo had probably the most high-octane offense at the tournament, and he just ran into a very prepared Serious Mo in the finals. But what we saw was that Serious Mo really put the clamps on Skimbo's offense by calling man-to-man defense, particularly out of the dime normal formation. And what we saw Skimbo doing for the first time in this tournament was really using a concept that is kind of taken the community by storm now. It's putting your halfback on a hitch out of the backfield and then immediately just spamming Playmaker, and he gets this crazy separation over the middle of the field. Now, it proved a little bit difficult for Mo to stop. That's not to say that it is unstoppable. It's just very much a pain to have to really dedicate players. It's almost like an option route. You're going to have to drop guys into flat zones or hook zones or really pay attention to a running back. And that's going to allow Skimbo it's going to allow him to free up receivers. Now, what I prefer, this is very good. I'm not going to say it's not good. It's probably one of the best man-beating concepts in the game right now is this Playmaker halfback hitch. It's unbumpable. You can just Playmaker as soon as he, breaks out of the backfield. He gets pretty good separation. There, we didn't even really get the best separation, and it was still completion. But I just almost prefer putting the guy on an option route out of the backfield because you don't really have to stare at him, and he's going to get pretty good separation just the same. I mean, obviously right there he got tackled within a couple steps of catching the ball, but it's there for the taking. But if you know me, I'm somebody that likes to take ideas and run with them and make them into something of my own. And this just kind of got me thinking, what other routes can we do this with? So, if you were to just play 4 verticals and just motion somebody in, they're going to stutter. So they're going to be the furthest guy back from the rest of the pack, meaning he'll be closest to the the quarterback, and you'll be able to Playmaker him. So what am I talking about? Like if we just put Patton on a streak, motion him in a couple steps, he's going to be a guy that we can Playmaker. So boom, we just Playmaker him on an out route. And same thing. Now it becomes an option route. We got this motion in post. We check the leverage of the DB, and then we can just Playmaker him one side or the other and just kind of do whatever we want with him. He's unbumpable, which is nice, so he doesn't have to have a great release beat press rating. But I even took it a step further. I'm like, okay, well, what if we were to put Quentin Patton on a slant? Now, obviously, this has been a popular man beater for years. The slant, more often than not, beats man coverage very badly. The motion and slant does. And you saw Serious Mo use that from 4 verticals at times in the Madden Challenge. But let's take a look at somebody who, if you're using the motion and slant, players typically will jump this, but I want to show you that you can use the same Playmaker feature. Watch how we Playmaker this. Boom. And you can see how Quentin Patton gets just as much separation back the other way. So now you can start to look at your opponent's user and really start to take advantage of that as well. And this man beater becomes a great option route. So now just think about it. You're going to go ahead and put Reggie Bush on a regular option route. You're going to put Patton on a slant, motion Patton in, and now you've got the option to just really torch the coverage on both sides of the field rather than solely relying on one player. Now, this isn't really a money play, but take it, add this concept to whatever formation you run, and see how it works for you. Until next time, this is Zan, get in the lab, and good luck.